I'm going to walk you through a few different ways that you can organize your Google Classroom. So in my Google Classroom, I have several different layouts. I have some for distance learning, where my students are having to access information from their living units. I have some for when my students are physically in my classroom, and then I have a few that are just for demos. So I'll start out with the ones where they're actually on the living unit. And so the way that I have this class organized, you'll see that I have a backdrop that says staff click classwork with an arrow. So they would click the classwork, and then I have it organized by day. So this Monday, they didn't have school, but Tuesday, here's their morning meeting assignment, their art assignment, their math assignment. You can see that I've titled each of the assignments very specifically. One of the nice things about Google Classroom is you can actually move these anywhere you need. So if morning meeting were actually not until the afternoon, I could just click and drag it and place it wherever I need to in the order, whatever way makes the most sense. Or maybe after Monday has already happened, I want to move Monday down to the bottom. You can just click and drag and get it out of the way. And now Tuesday is at the very top. If you create an assignment and don't assign it a particular topic, it just comes up at the very top, which can be helpful for things like Zoom ID numbers that you want to access frequently. But within each of these assignments, you can see that there is a quick description. There is the meeting ID that I want them to use, and there's the attachment that we're going to do and go through during our meeting. It's all housed in one place. Very easy for the students to access. So that's one way to organize your Google Classroom. Another way would be, let's say that they're in person and you want them to be organized by subject. I teach a multi-grade level classroom, and if we're all getting together and we have a science or a reading activity, I could assign something there. You can see that I have math assigned for calendar, and it can go to every student. But you could organize it by subject instead of by day, if that's something that you'd like. You could also, let's say you teach English, but you teach it to 4 different periods. You could have an English class, and then this could say first period, second period, third period. If that makes sense for you, that's another way to do it. The other way that you can organize it is, this is one of my favorites. So this is my class. And it's been cleaned out at the end of the year, so that's why it's so empty. But this is what my students can use when they're physically in the classroom with me and they're doing their ELA stations. So when they go to classwork, they just see our stations. They see our writing station, the station where they record themselves reading, the station where they do word work, and the different assignments go under there. So they'll know when they're in that station, this is the assignment that they need to do for that station. So that's one of my favorite ways to organize it. But there's lots of flexibility in Google Classroom. You can also, if let's say you only need it to get out one piece of information, like for speech and OT, they use this same Zoom meeting every time they do a speech and OT meeting with Miss Donna or Miss Shirley. And so we have a class for that, and it's just one material, and that's all they really need here. Now we went ahead and made a class in case Donna or Shirley wanted the students to have access to a file while they were working. They had a place they could upload it, but this just gives them a chance. There you can see Shap is able to comment back to them, but there's the Zoom meeting, and it's all available in one really organized place. So those are a few ways that you could organize Google Classroom in ways that really fit your population and your schedule and the kinds of assignments that you hope to assign in the learning management system.